So right at the end of solving a Rubik's cube, something like this can happen with you. So after making your Rubik's cube simplified enough to solve it like a 3 by 3, this thing can happen with you, which is called OLL polarity. So basically what's the matter happening here is that it is not aligning with the centerpiece is this edge piece. So this edge piece is not aligning with the centerpiece, which actually is not a centerpiece. It's just collection of four different pieces because you know in a 4 by 4 just cannot do the stuff which you can do in your regular 3 by 3. But aside that, if this case happen in your 3 by 3, you simply cannot solve this. But since it is a 4 by 4, you can actually solve this by one method. And let me tell you what it is. So this is what the algorithm look like for OLL polarity. The R with the underscore in it is for the second is for a different layer of R, and the R without any extra lines under it is for the regular R for a 2 by 2. So just copy me and try to understand what I'm doing, because that way it will be more easier for you. But if you want, then you can just write it somewhere and can learn this algorithm. I know it's kind of long and lengthy, but it is it is just an algorithm, and you can memorize it in many different ways, such as muscle memories, and break it basically just break it down in different parts. And the X move right here, I will be just tell you what is it about. Just copy what I'm doing right now. This is the X move. Basically, you just have to do something like this. Let me explain you. So the forex, so first move was our U2, and then it was the X move, which is put on the side which was facing down. Like this was the side which was facing up. Now you have to face it this way in front of you, and this should be at the top, and this was at bottom one. So okay, so the X move basically refer to this and the algorithm, so don't be confused. Then our U2 small r U2 r prime U2 L U2 r prime U2 r U2 r prime U2 and r, and that basically solves the whole problem with the OLL polarity. As you can see now, these two pieces are like this, and now you can solve your Rubik's 4 like an ordinary 3 by 3, because now the edge piece is aligned with the center piece. Now there is another case which I will show you now. So this also can happen with while solving a 4 by 4. So the idea with this is to replace these two edge pieces with each other, and why this happen is again the same reason, that the centers are misaligned with the edges, or the edges are misaligned with the center, whatever you want to call it. So you just copy my hands, what are they doing, and you will find the solution for this. And that basically solve it in a way that you can now easily solve this. These two pieces are now exchanged, and now these pieces are exchanged, so that you can easily solve it like an ordinary 3 by 3. Now edges are aligned as they should be, and you can easily solve this 4 by 4 again like a 3 by 3. So These were the OLL and PLL polarity, and now why they occur is because the edges misaligned with the centers. In PLL polarity, as you have seen, these two can get swapped, or these two can also get swapped. Either these two getting swapped with each other is much more common. So yeah, this was the PLL polarity. With the OLL polarity, the case is there's the edge piece. We are taking it like a 3 by 3 right now. So these two edge pieces can flip at the same time by replacing each other at the same time. So blue will be up here and yellow will be down here as the color. Where else you can see this edge polarity is any other multiple layer puzzle like a 5 by 5, 6 by 6, or even sometimes in a 2 by 2, but not in a perfectly arranged 3 by 3, unless you do some bad job in restructuring your 3 by 3 or misassembled your 3 by 3, because if you reassemble your 3 by 3, there is only 1 out of 12 chances that it will be solvable. So just don't make a scramble reassembly in R 3 by 3 after cleaning it up and getting it set up again. I will be making a video soon on how to set up your 3 by 3, but right now my main is totally functional and I'm happy with this, so I'm not actually worried of making how to just make your 3 by 3 good again if it gets dirty from inside or something like that. You basically get the idea how to set up your 3 by 3. So that will be one of the next topics one of the next video. Until then, keep watching and keep practicing. This is Black. Peace. Bye.